Hey guys, welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. I hope you're having an amazing day, and yeah, let's get into it. So, just to start off in this video, these are opinions, so please don't be mean in the comments or anything like that. So, if you have a different opinion, I would love to hear your feedback in the comments, but please don't go mean or stuff like that. It would mean a lot to the channel for you guys who just move on, different opinions, stuff like that. Alright, remember to subscribe and like for more Destiny 2 content, and let's get right on to it. It all started back in Forsaken. They released it for year 2 that they wanted to have an exotic weapon or a legendary weapon with an exotic perk come into the game called Ritual Weapons. Again, it all happened from Forsaken to Season of Opulence, so all the seasons in year 2. And it basically made it so it was pretty overpowered. We first got like the load questions, stuff like that. We got 3 ritual pinnacle weapons throughout the whole year. And yeah, a lot of people had a lot of feedback about this because throughout the seasons before even a season started, and because they released the pinnacle weapons previously before the, of course, season started, they released them, and people were going like, "Oh, this recluse arm isn't gonna be good." Like, remember when people used to say that? "Oh, Mountaintop might, Like, people used to say that Delirium might not be worth it, dude. They said that, but then throughout the season, it became really good. All feedback on like ritual weapons, pinnacle. Why do I keep on doing that, guys? I'm sorry. I keep on getting mixed up with ritual and pinnacle. But pinnacle weapons, it was all different, and all the feedback was different about it. But then, when everyone hated it in PvP or PvE, oh, this is too overpowered. Oh, this is too bad. Oh, why do I use this? Why did I grind for this? Oh, it takes too much time to grind for something like it was just crazy. So, before the week of like Shadowkeep was announced, they are going to remove pinnacle weapons, and they were going to put something called a ritual weapon, which technically was just a regular weapon with curated rolls and some perks. Now, people were different about this because the first weapons that came was Edgewise, Randy's throwing knife, and Exit Strategy. Now, of course, there's 3 weapons in total. They all granted something crazy, but a lot of people heard good things about Randy's throwing knife because it was a rapid fire scout rifle, which was really good in PvP, and people went for that. But when people went for Edgewise or Exit Strategy, they go like, meh. Edgewise is just a machine gun that isn't as good as like the other types, despite its curated role. Exit Strategy, which doesn't seem to be outperforming my Tactical Waste or Pillager, can be in the same slot. A lot of people had feedback about this, and they didn't like it. Why do they put weapons into the game if it's not going to be good? And, people, like, what was the grind for then? So it was technically different. Remember, this is just opinions, so please don't be mean in the comments. This is just something that people would like to know. How was the overall view of ritual weapons this season? You know what I mean? Because there will be ritual weapons throughout the whole next seasons, unless they actually, like the week before a season, Bungie goes like, "Oh, well, we're removing ritual weapons. We heard too much feedback about it." You know, we're gonna go into like the same thing over again. But how was the grind? That's one of the main questions. Well, the question people said, a ritual weapon quest might not. It's not hard, but the time and taking onto it is kind of boring. People said, so they added momentum control as such in the middle of this season, which made it so these weapons could have like a one shot boosted damage heavy. This was a cool mode, and you could get all the ritual weapons done. So I would love if they added something like a strike, a mode, something that can make it so these objectives can go faster to get you the ritual weapon. I love that, and I hope they add more of that stuff. But without that boost, it's kind of boring. Now, a lot of people might have different opinions about Edgewise and Extra Strategy and Randy's. I don't want to get all too into that, but again, some people might feel that it's not worth getting for. So, what do you guys think? Do you think this season went well with ritual weapons? Please put them down in the comments. What do you guys think? Do you think it's worth it for these weapons to be in the game? Do you think pinnacle weapons should come back? Or do you think nothing, ritual weapons or pinnacle weapons, shouldn't come back, and they should just keep it at like exotics and just regular weapons? Because I feel like these pinnacle ritual weapon ideas were really good for the season, like for Destiny 2 overall in the future, but just the way people are overreacting to them, Recluse is going to get nerfed in a few days because we're almost at Season of Dawn, like, what do you guys think about this? I would love to hear you guys' feedback. I want to know what you guys think of this. I really do. But, like, people said Edgewise, like, it's a curated role, so it might be good, and it might not. So that's why a lot of people watch videos on, like, YouTubers who make something like, Edgewise is it worth going for? People might say, hey, it's worth going for. But everyone's different in Destiny. That's what I love about the game. People are different by using different weapons. People might be really good at using machine gun, and then when another person uses it, they go like meh, and they use like a sword or something like that, and they go like, I'm really good with this instead. I love that because the mechanics on what a person uses is different than probably other people. It could be the same, but it could be different. That's what I love about it. And you can change it, and you can get better at something by using it, but everyone's different when you use a weapon. So I'd love to hear you guys what you think about this. Also, I would love, what kind of type of the next ritual weapons next season should it be? Should it be a rocket launcher or a shotgun? We haven't seen a shotgun yet. But what would you guys like to see? What should they should they buff the curated roles? Like, what should they do to improve on this? I would love to hear you guys in the comments. This is like a video just to wrap around, hey, did you enjoy this or you didn't, It's not, I like my opinions because I like Randy's and exit strategy, but I don't like Edgewise because I feel like a lot of people went for it, but they didn't enjoy the grind and it wasn't kind of worth it because no one uses it. Like, I don't like when someone gets a weapon and they use it some parts of the time but not use it a lot. I know that's like, I kind of want to use a weapon and then use it a lot, but I don't want to go for a weapon and then don't use it. So, I would love to hear you guys what you think about this. It's crazy of how much, time requirements, stuff, about this. And I would, I want to get onto it. How should it be? How should should the weapon be really good? Of course. Should the grind be really good? Yeah. Shouldn't be boring. Like, what happens if it was going, like, get 100 kills, of course, and then go to the moon and go discover this new location? Like, it would be cool if it was like that. Should these ritual weapons be all worldwide? So there should be one for Eris, one for, like, should it be everywhere? Like, that would be cool. What kind of type of it? It has to really depend on the player that's using the weapon and how good is it. That's what I think, and I hope you guys do agree. I want the quest to be, it could be long, but I want it to be interesting. I don't want it to be like get kills, like a lot of quests does that, but it could be boring. I want the quest, like the progress of the quest, like how to get the quest and how to achieve it. I want the weapon to be earned, a way that will be different from just getting a regular weapon by doing kills and then getting it, I wish they made the quest interesting and then make the weapon decent or good. I don't want it to be a weapon that no one uses. It could be different for players, though, so be aware that these are their opinions. These are not mine. But, of course, that's what you guys think. I hope you guys do enjoy the video, and if you did, subscribing and liking really means a lot. Let's get to 1,000 subs. Again, that would mean a lot. What would you guys think of this? Do you think it's worth it? Do you think not? What do you guys think? I would love to hear your all your opinions in the comments down below. Please don't be mean about it in the comments, like, oh, hey, you hate Edgewise? Like, I don't want to hear that. I just want to hear what you guys think. It would really mean a lot. And, what happens if there's a new, like, player comes along and someone goes like, hey, I want to go for the Hush Bow, and someone goes like, oh, the Hush Bow is really good, and then someone goes like, oh, the Hush Bow is really bad. Like, it really does depend on what the person uses and how do they use it. It really does. I hope you guys did enjoy. Again, I want to hear you guys' feedback. What do you guys think? That this video is all wrapped around you, and I've said that repeatedly all throughout the whole video, but that's what what you guys like. I hope you did enjoy the video. Subscribing and liking again really is appreciative. And again, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.